I think you put it in the wrong hole. Alright guys, so today we're going to talk about a 2013 Chevy Sonic. This right here is the ambient air temperature sensor harness plugs. So this plug here is a part of your main harness. This plug here is a part of the wiring harness that has this plug, and then it goes about a 2.5 foot wire to another plug that goes into your sensor. So upon figuring out why this AC wasn't working, look what I find. This thing has been abused. Look, you can see road scuffing. Like that is clearly signs this wire was dragging on the ground and was crushed, possibly during a parking stop, reverse scrapey-dapey. So this is why the temperature sensor was not working. So rewiring it, but there you go.
Hey, what's up, 100? What's up, baby? What you doing? Hit that like button, spam those heart emojis.
Where the heck did I leave my ratchet? Oh, there it is. How silly of me. Oh man, you want that peanut butter interior? I got you.
Farm truck
Got that real BMW, real
I've been
peanut
watching
butter.
some of them videos, bro. I'm proud. That truck is so fugly. She's so beautiful.
This customer tried fixing the engine shield noise by securing it with a screw directly into the oil pan.
If anybody doesn't notice what happened to that poor Toyota, she had so much power with that 2J, it twisted the fucking frame. The truck started driving crooked. It was crab walking.
El agua al lado, papi, van a atravesar que...
Let's see, about to start my unit. We're gonna check the oil first. Oh shit. That's weird. Let's turn that off. Let's check in here. See if there's any oil in here. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay, we definitely got oil. Ready to go? So this customer didn't realize that there was anything wrong until his airbags blew up, right? Found out that the height sensor,
What's up, Jose?
I was in the splash zone, height sensor is not working anymore. But, you know, the shocks are blowing out and leaking. And most importantly, upper control arms completely blown off. It's kind of crazy. I always wonder how people don't even realize what's going on behind them. The whole rest of the truck's in decent shape, though. It's got that going for it, which is nice.
This customer pushed their Ford 1.0 EcoBoost for over 35,000 miles without bothering with an oil.
All right, so I want you guys to know here, the disclaimer here, the AI poster of the original video you're about to see here is full of shit, and they're not a mechanic. What happened is EcoBoost was the timing belt, aka oil pump drive belt, which is a wet rubber belt. Yeah, you heard it. The teeth break off because what people don't know is the wet belt idea is actually a really good idea, okay? It's a good idea if you could have the perfectly cleanest oil possible, but you have metal that is constantly wearing from wear parts inside of the entire engine. You got your rod bearings, your cams, your valves, everything. And if that little fine piece of metal gets on a rubber belt that is soaked in oil, it penetrates its coating. It's like a fiberglass poking, right? It pokes it, and oil gets in and deteriorates the rubber. What truly happened to this 3-cylinder Ford ST Focus engine with a turbo is that it ingested the rubber belt into the oil pickup, starved it of oil. It wasn't neglected from an oil change. It was a common failure that's a recall on these cars. I'm going to play the video now.
Oil change and even ignored the low oil pressure warning. The technician discovered broken timing belt pieces clogging the oil pump strainer, resulting in critically low oil pressure. The engine overheated and eventually seized up.
Engine overheated and seized up. After saying the motor was neglected from no oil changes. That engine doesn't look like it's ever had an oil change because it's that brand new. That doesn't look like neglected like he stated at the beginning. Watch the beginning. I hate people who are posting mechanic videos online and are not mechanics. They're fucking view dumpers. Whoever posted this video, I will not point his name out, is not a mechanic. It's a woman and she's using AI and Google.
So the truck's in decent shape though. It's got that going for it, which is nice.
This customer pushed their Ford 1.0 EcoBoost for over 35,000 miles without bothering with an oil change and even ignored the low oil pressure warning. The technician discovered broken timing belt pieces clogging the oil pump strainer, resulting in critically low oil pressure. The engine overheated and eventually seized up.
Customer states, vehicle makes a rotational.
No, the person that I took that video off of, because this is a collaboration of videos that I found on the internet that I made in my own video. But yeah, no, the person with the AI, they are taking other people's content and posting it from Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and they're putting it into a long form video. They're just not a mechanic. Yes, check out Jose. Check out Farm 100. He has a nice 1960s F100 truck, and I love that damn thing. I love that damn thing. Keep it alive, Farm. Keep it alive.
Noise while turning at a high speed. Well, but I ain't no expert, but I don't think your wheel's supposed to be riding along your.
What's up, YouTube? Here is the infamous 471. Used to be a 460. 7.5 liter, now 7.6 liter. She's got, I don't know, 2,000, 3,000 miles on her since we rebuilt it and had it running about 2 years ago. It's in a dump truck, so obviously we only use her to haul weight and do jobs. But this was a 2-year process to tear this whole massive truck apart, get this massive heavy engine that weighs like 1,000 pounds out of here, rebuilt it, put it in here. And 2 years later, she's still running great, still looking beautiful. That paint is holding up shockingly. 2 years. And this is an off-road, just beater of a truck with this massive engine in there. One day when we retire the truck, we'll do something with this. Yes, sir. Still looking beautiful. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is ever discovered. So, my customer called me, said his engine didn't run. Well, I found out what caused this issue. Somebody replaced the AC compressor over here, and it's not right. It sits too far forward. So what ended up happening was half the serpentine belt got caught behind the crank pulley. And as you can see, the carnage here. So what happened was the serpentine belt cut into the timing cover and then blew the timing belt apart. So more videos of the rebuild done here soon. Should be done today. Honda go vroom vroom. Well, Austin, it's all about ready to go for a hood and come to you. This is how you...
All right, buddy. Give me a minute here. We'll talk on Discord about how we're gonna pull this off, because I'm finally using a PC now, so I could probably pull this off. I just need to figure something out. So give me a minute. Let me look on what I'm gonna need to do to pull that off, and then we'll have a stream, all right?
You know, it's Brown certified, guys. You know, I don't understand why I never did this, but here's your front end making noise. Whatever the issue is actually there. Let me figure out what it is. That sounds like a tie rod. This video is for anybody who has decided to do timing chains on their 2.5 liter Nissan engines between 2002 and I believe '08. If you put it back together and you notice you lost oil pressure, it's because you're missing that O-ring.
Full disclaimer, if you find an O-ring that is a hard piece of plastic and has a crack in it like this one, you can see why I tore the motor apart. Yeah, it lost oil pressure.
This right here is a hard piece of plastic, okay? And your oil pump on this engine is right here. This is your oil pump, okay? Oil comes here, comes up, pressurizes, come out this hole. This seal needs to be right there. And you have another one too, right here. Remember, you'll lose oil pressure if that's not there, because oil will just
No, Jose, just so you know, I did not forget. I've looked up online people having forgot or didn't realize that seal was there and they lost it when they took it apart. No, this came in from a failure of that seal, and it lost oil pressure because it's broken and flat, hard plastic almost. It should be a rubber O-ring.
right into the case, not go anywhere else in the engine. And that's your oil pressure center unit, aka pressure gauge. So, fun facts.
And just so you know, this customer had to pay an engine removal, tear down, and reinstall for that O-ring. That O-ring was neglected when the timing chain was replaced by somebody else. I replaced the water pump and timing chain again, and that is why this engine is tore apart. They literally paid twice the job because the O-ring failed a month later. And this was a new customer, and they were mad at their mechanic, hence why I have it tore apart. But you have to take the motor out the car to replace that $5 O-ring.
Don't lose this. right, guys. So here we go. Well, I found the problem. Yeah, wiped out all the intake valves, but we got exhaust valve contact too. Oh no. Yay. Fun times ahead of me. Rebuild.
Hold on,
Well,
guys.
YouTube, it's not.
I gotta deal with something. I'm gonna pause the stream for 2 minutes. I'm still here. I can see your texts.